Hey CrossFit Huntsville, here's your WOD for Wednesday, April 1st. We're going to start with our strength portion with a hang clean build-up. That hang clean could be power, squat, split. It's your choice. You can mix it up. You can do a combination of all those. It's going to be every 2 minutes on the minute. We're going to have 6 total sets. We'll do a set of 4, 3, 2, and then 3 sets of 1 to finish it off there. Building up to a heavy hang clean there in those 6 sets. On the sets of 4, 3, and 2, I'd encourage you to try to hang on for all of those reps and make those unbroken reps before you get into your single reps there. Then our WOD. This is a WOD that we have done before here at CrossFit Huntsville. This is a Fool's Choice by DV. We did it last year on April 1st. The 2 years prior to that, it was actually on April the 2nd, but we've done it the past 3 years in our program. So you may have it, if you have a record of that, go back and check your notebook. You can check out your score and what you did for it. So here's how it's gonna work. It's 5 rounds for time. It has a 15-minute time cap. You're gonna pick one exercise from the 3 groups, and that will create your workout, and you will do 5 rounds of that workout. So here's what you have to choose from. From group 1, 10 back squats at 135.95, Masters is 115.75, or 12 front squats at 115.75, Masters is 95.65, or 14 overhead squats at 95.65, Masters is 75.55. So you'll pick one of those movements, its rep scheme and its load that corresponds to that, and that'll be your first movement of your rep. Then you'll pick one from the second group. 4 bar muscle ups, 8 chest to bar pull-ups, or 11 chin over bar pull-ups. You'll pick one of those and that'll be your second movement that you do each round. And then our third movement. Your third movement will actually correspond to whatever you choose on the first one. For instance, if you choose to do 10 back squats, then you will do 10 hang cleans because you'll notice the weight stays the same, right? So 10 hang cleans, 135.95, Masters 115.75. If you choose the 12 front squats, you will then do 12 hang cleans at that same weight, 115.75, Masters 95.65. If you choose the 14 overhead squats, you will do the 14 hang cleans, 95.65, Masters 75.55. So for example, your workout may look like this. I may choose to do 12 front squats, 11 pull-ups, and then I would do 12 hang cleans. And I would do 5 rounds of that, 12, 11, 12 for 5 rounds. Whatever you pick, you should stick with it and just do that for the whole 5 rounds. Now, as far as scaling options go, the weights of all these can be cut down as needed. The weights for the squat should not be super heavy. They should be kind of in that light to moderate range for each respective movement. You should feel like you could at least do the first round or 2, maybe even 3 rounds unbroken of whatever squat you choose. So you can adjust the weight down as needed there for the overhead squat, front squat, or back squat. As far as the pull-ups go, you can obviously scale those to ring rows. You can do a band assisted, you can do a jumping pull-up if you have those at home. And then depending on how difficult that movement is, that may change. That'll determine how many reps you choose. If it's a pretty easy movement for you, you may choose to do 11. If it's a little bit harder, you may choose to do 8. I would stick, if you're scaling the pull-up, to do an 8 or 11 each round, depending on the difficulty of that movement. But you'll pick your workout and you'll attack it for 5 rounds with a 15-minute time cap. Then we have some core development. It'll start with 15 goblet good mornings. You'll hold the kettlebell in the goblet style position right there in the center of your chest, and you'll perform that good morning. You can hold any weighted object if you don't have a kettlebell. 15 kettlebell sit-ups or any kind of weighted sit-up, again, holding that right there in the center of your chest. 15 evil wheels or barbell rollouts. If you don't have an evil wheel or a barbell, any object that slides, glides, rolls will be great. From a skateboard to a washcloth on a wooden floor, anything would be fine to do those evil wheels. You could also, if you don't have anything, you could just roll over and do 15 hollow rocks instead. And then 15 butterfly sit-ups, sitting on the ground, soles of your feet together, knees out, and performing a sit-up there. So there's your WOD for Wednesday, April the 1st. If you have any questions, feel free to please let us know.